Def Jam's How to Be Irresistible. Today I have 5 fragrances that on me have proven to be irresistible when I wear them right now. What is up, my fragrant people? Come on in and sit down. My name is Kerry. Welcome back to my channel. Today, like I said, we're going to talk about 5 fragrances that are guaranteed to make you irresistible if you rock them correctly. I get several compliments from these fragrances and I've ranked them least complimented all the way to the most complimented. Some of these are a little divisive, but they all get compliments. You will smell different and you're going to stand out and be irresistible. So let's go ahead and start the countdown. Coming in at number 6 is a fragrance that I have loved since inception. Love at first sniff, from the house of Hermes, Terre d'Hermes Pure Parfum. This is a woody, spicy, dry fragrance that is lovely. Gets compliments, smells great, it's dry, so it comes off a little better on my skin than the super juicy fragrances do. I fell in love with this the minute I had it. I have not worn the EDT, but I have worn the EDP and I've worn the Parfum. And this one just gets it for me, especially, you guys know I love sillage. When it comes to sillage, this one gets it done. And this is where this one gets the compliments, is from my sillage. Long lasting, can fill a room. You put this on moisturized skin, spray your clothes a couple times, Terre d'Hermes is gonna get you done. Pulls compliments like crazy. Doesn't pull compliments every single time I wear it, but this just is a mood lifter for me. Year round, spring, summer, fall, winter. Banger, fresh, dry, woody, spicy, citrus. Can't go wrong with it. Swiss Army knife of fragrances. At the number 5 spot, from the house of Hermes, Terre d'Hermes Pure Parfum. At the number 4 spot is a fragrance coming from a house that you guys know I love and adore. It's hard for me to make a countdown without including this house. Great fragrance, gets compliments, and it just makes me simply irresistible when I'm wearing this in a room. Coming from the house of Tom Ford, it's Ombre Leather Parfum. A powdery leather with florals. This is a winter staple for me. Guys, this just smells good. The EDP is a good one, not gonna lie. The Parfum is more my personality. It just goes well with me. It makes it just that much better on me. To me, the Parfum just gives it that extra oomph. Grabs compliments like crazy, and I'm smelling different from anybody around me. Beautiful fragrance. Yes, guys do wear this, but they don't quite do it like your boy does. At the number 4 spot, leather, tobacco, floral, powdery goodness, and lasts all day and all night, from the house of Tom Ford, Ombre Leather Parfum. Guys, if you would, please hit that like button for your guy and subscribe if you like this type of content. I really appreciate all your support. Thank you. Now at the number 3 spot, you cannot do a countdown for irresistibility to women if you don't include at least one powdery. A lot of women like powdery fragrances, guys. Unisex, powdery, this one does it in spades. Coming from the house of Dior, it's Homme Intense. A woody, lavender, iris, and vetiver. It's all you need to know. Just wear it. There's been hype about this, the 2007 release, and I think the one that came out about 10 years ago. The hype is real on this one, guys. I know a lot of people say, well, it smells like this. There's other fragrances that smell. Dior does Homme Intense. Powdery, woody, aromatic, vetiver fresh. You can't go wrong. You can fill a room, tone the sprays back down a little bit, and be ultra smooth. But either way, you're going to be irresistible. I love powdery dry downs. Love them to death. I have them in all sorts of iterations, from sport fragrances all the way up to super formal niche fragrances. Powdery dry downs tend to be crowd pleasers, guys. If you're around someone that just hates powdery dry downs, then but with the added lavender in here, I found that with the freshness of the vetiver, this one wins almost everybody over. Women love this fragrance. It will make you simply irresistible. Believe me when I tell you. Strong number 3 from the house of Dior, Christian Dior, it's Homme Intense. 2011. All right, guys, at the number 2 spot, I have a fragrance that just garners me goofy compliments. It gets almost the most compliments except for number 1, and The compliments are crazy, and I don't even need that many sprays. Actually, this fragrance requires the least amount of sprays out of all of them to fill up a room and to get these same compliments. At the number 2 spot from the house of Mansera, Hindu Kush. Incense, cannabis, patchouli, and musk. Yup. Cannabis note. I actually got this fragrance it wasn't a blind buy because I read the notes. I liked all the notes in here except for cannabis. Before this one, I had not had a cannabis fragrance, but guess what? I was completely sold on Hindu Kush. Man, named after, I think, a mountain range. This Hindu Kush is actually the name of a mountain range, guys. So I know people be like, oh, that Kush. Hey, man, it's the name of mountains, I think, but geographical location. But yes, the cannabis note. This has it's hard to describe because I don't have anything else in my collection that's like Hindu Kush. It has a sweet and sour feel to it, to me. If you guys have Hindu Kush or if you've ever worn it, let me know. Put it in the comment section. Is it the cannabis that I'm smelling that gives it that? Because I'm not very familiar with cannabis notes. I know it doesn't make you smell like weed. It just gives it more of a herbal. It brings a different type of herbal to the patchouli. And it has an ambery dry down. So it's kind of weird. It kind of gives it that sweet and sour, mushy feel to it. But man, when I wear this, I get compliments. I swear, I can barely make it out of my building. I get compliments like crazy. This fragrance smells good. It's not a mood lifter for me. This is not a mood lifter, but it changes my mood. And I have never done any drug in my life, but maybe that's why. I don't know. I got them virgin lungs, but Hindu Kush does it, man. I just feel different when I wear this. Like I said, the cannabis note doesn't smell like anybody been smoking weed, but it does make it different. And I think because it's so different, it does get those compliments. To me, it smells very masculine. A lot of people say it's right on the gender line, but to me, I feel masculine. I think that this thing leans masculine, and I don't know if it's because of the patchouli in the mids, because I love patchouli, but I also love the amber and the dry down. So the dry down is killer, and it makes a beautiful skin scent. This lasts on my skin forever, and trust me when I tell you, it lasts all night. I've gotten compliments after wearing this for 10 hours, guys. Beautiful fragrance. Tone the sprays up, tone them all the way down. You can wear this in almost any situation. Grabs compliments, women go crazy. This is purely irresistible from the house of Mansera Hindu Kush. Whenever I'm doing a countdown, this house comes in at the high spots almost all of the time. It is a powerhouse perfume house that makes fragrances that they're just good, guys. They just last forever. They do everything right. Women love it on my skin. I have no complaints. At the number 1 spot from the house of Parfums de Marly, Pegasus. This is a bitter almond vanilla heliotrope, which makes it metallic and makes it completely different. Often imitated, never duplicated. A little cumin up top in the opening. When the cumin goes away, you're left with that bitter almond, that metallic almond, drawing down to a vanilla amber on the base. When I tell you that I went to a bar and sat at the bar, got a drink, got some food, and got ridiculous compliments from men and women with this. They had the AC turned up, or there must have been a fan or something where I was sitting. And I'm just sitting chilling by myself, and people were just coming up from all over the place like, is that you? My God. My sillage was just whipping around. It wasn't just choking everybody out. I was just whipping around a little bit. And people were coming up to me, men and women. Dudes are like, hey, bro, yeah, you you did that. Women, the bartender was like, man, you smell good. I'm like, yeah, give me a free drink. But yes, Pegasus, tried and true. Great formal scent. Great formal scent. This preferably, you want to dress this up. It just smells refined to me. It smells like a man in a well-fitted, tailored shirt or tailored suit or even a tuxedo. You can wear this dressed up and it is going to really just make you that much more irresistible, guys. I just don't have enough to say about this. This could take forever. I need to do a complete breakdown of Pegasus, but it is a wonder drug. Completely irresistible when I wear it. Women dig it. I met someone that night and yeah, it wasn't just because of the Pegasus. You know, your boy got a little bit more than just fragrances in the bag, but Pegasus helped it out. Makes you completely irresistible when you rock it correct. You got the right style and personality. Something like Pegasus will get you all the way to the top. Trust me. From the house, Parfums de Marly, the #1 is Pegasus. So there it is, guys. That is 5 fragrances that have made me irresistible. From 5 all the way to 1, have garnered all kinds of crazy compliments and an array of situations for both men and women. So pick one of these, pick all of them. Do you have any of them? Leave it down in the comments. What do you think about these fragrances and what would you replace these with? Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. So much love I've been feeling and I give it all back to you. Thank you. Keep smelling good.